Harry.
I think he's dead.
Okay. E3. Yeah.
Oh, I was confused because Nick just said, "Why don't you do it?"
Me?
Huh? I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start. Okay, so E3 is officially over. And we are now going to discuss the good games. The games that we liked at E3.
Well, the games that we put on our list, because all three of us have our own list for games we're going to talk about, and yeah, we're not going to go through all of them because we didn't really care about every game at E3. So yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about every single game we're looking forward to, or actually like the look of. So
I might have missed some games, so if I have, then I might just put them down from the top of my head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but nah, I guess we'll start with you then. What's your first game?
It's very weird for the first game, but Scribblenauts Unmasked.
Yeah, that seems like a cool idea. It's kind of like Scribblenauts and DC.
Yeah, and
That looked
I've
cool.
always
Yeah, that looked cool.
yeah I've always liked Scribblenauts because of the whole idea and all that, and there's so much potential with it, and I think it's really cool to have that with the DC superheroes and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So you can just see yourself just punch Batman in the face then?
Scribblenauts Unlimited was kind of Scribblenauts Nintendo edition. This is Scribblenauts DC edition.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what they're doing with the franchise. Because they're just using it in so many different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that too, but I think every Scribblenauts game is kind of just more of the same. But they add some cool additions every time, but I mean, I love Scribblenauts, the first one, and Super Scribblenauts, but after that, I just didn't follow the franchise anymore. So, yeah.
Yeah, I say the franchise is kind of hit or miss when you play one of the games.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you play them backwards, because after you've played a Scribblenauts game, you'll never want to go back to the previous one. I mean, after getting Super Scribblenauts, I never went back to the original.
Mm.
But what about you, Nick? What do you think?
I don't follow Scribblenauts, so yeah.
Okay, what's your first game?
Well, my first game?
Yeah, on your list.
Okay. I went in order by the companies, but I'm really hyped for the Deadpool game.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of that, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm not that big on Deadpool, but
Wait.
he seems like a cool superhero.
He's actually a anti-hero. Actually, he's like neutral, somewhat.
He seems very much like a mix between Spider-Man and Kick-Ass. I mean, Kick-Ass is inspired by Deadpool, I know that, but he still looks like it still seems like a mix between Spider-Man and Kick-Ass.
Yes, he's somewhat like Spider-Man. He's kind of like a combination of most of the Marvel characters in a way.
And I have nothing to add to this because I don't even know what this game is.
Deadpool? How does no one know about Deadpool at this point?
Well, Deadpool hasn't even had his own movie, like big budget Hollywood movie yet.
Well, I've known about Deadpool and all that, but I didn't know they had a game for E3.
It's actually coming out next week.
Next week? I thought that was like coming 2014 or something. I'm really bad at following.
No. The movie they said it's not gonna come out to 2014, but the game itself is coming out next week.
Yeah, I meant the game. I didn't even know a movie was coming. Wow.
Apparently a movie's supposed to be in the making, but we're still no info on it.
Okay, so my first game is Destiny from Bungie.
Which one was that one?
It's the new Bungie game. From the makers of Halo 1 through Reach. And before 343 Industries took over and made Halo 4. It's a shooter kind of in the style of Halo, but I think it looks better than Halo. The presentation at Sony's press conference was pretty funny, and the graphics look great. the scope is great, the weapons look great, the graphics. Oh, did I mention the graphics? Anyway, yeah, it all looks great. I don't know if you guys. I know none of you are into Halo, so maybe we should just
No.
go on with Harry's second game.
Okay.
Batman Arkham Origins.
Oh, I didn't know you were you were looking forward to that.
Well, I
Wha-
kinda am, because Arkham City had good reputation, and it does look pretty interesting. And apparently it's set at Christmas Eve, so yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Batman Returns, but I don't know. I think it sounds like a downgradation of Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City because it's the prequel to those games.
And I've played Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. They're both great games. I don't know about this one.
Ah, whoa,
Well, it does look really similar to City.
Sissy.
City.
Oh
Sissy,
yeah, City.
Batman Arkham Sissy.
Batman.
Yeah.
I'm Arkham City. I'm the Arkham Sissy.
That would be Harley Quinn's game.
I must say, the Joker looks really odd in the game.
Yeah, the
I
Joker
haven't
is
seen
supposed
it,
to look odd.
Yeah. Apparently it takes 7 years before Arkham Asylum.
Right.
Batman has a beard, or at least a hint of it.
Yeah. Some are actually kind of mad that the person that's voicing Batman isn't Kevin Conroy, it's actually Roger Craig Smith.
Oh, cool.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
He does so many voices. He does the Resident Evil guy, and he does Batman,
Leon,
and he does Sonic.
Batman, Sonic. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
funny.
when I
That is-
heard his voice, it was kind of over the top, I'm not gonna lie. It's okay overall, though.
Yeah, well, Roger Craig Smith is so over the top as Sonic, so I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Well,
yeah.
Anyways, what's your next game, Nick?
Nicole.
Mirror's Edge 2.
Mirror's Edge
oh
2.
yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
I'm hyped. That got me hyped.
That
I
got
don't know
me
if it's
hyped,
gonna
too.
be like a prequel or a sequel because like
It's a prequel.
It-
It's been
Oh,
confirmed
it's
to be a prequel.
Is it?
Wait, who's the main character? It's not like Faith, isn't it?
It is Faith. It explains. You see in the teaser, you see Faith getting her tattoos and stuff.
Yeah, but why is it like on her left eye when it was supposed to be on her right eye or something like that? In the original.
I didn't even notice that.
It's supposed. My friend pointed this out, and I was just like, wait, really? I don't remember.
Well, it has to be Faith. I mean, she looks identical otherwise, except looking way uglier. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, but it's fun though. I can't wait to see speedruns of that game too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have seen a full LP of the original.
half the fun of Mirror's Edge is watching someone breeze through it, breeze through the entire game flawlessly.
Yep.
Well, I didn't. I had fun watching the guy failing and just raging at the game.
Oh, you watched the Rage Quit, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. My next game would be The Elder Scrolls Online.
Don't go already. Don't.
You lost me.
Okay, The Elder Scrolls Online. It's basically Skyrim. It's an MMO version of Skyrim. And it's gonna contain more worlds than any other Elder Scrolls game. You know, every Elder Scrolls game bears the name of the location it sets in. Like the second game is set in a place called Daggerfall. The third game a place called Morrowind. Fourth, Oblivion. Fifth, Skyrim. This new game is gonna combine multiple locations. The only big concern I have for it is how is MMO gonna work for Elder Scrolls, but I guess we'll have to see.
Well, you've lost me there because I don't really care about Elder Scrolls in general.
And we can just
I think
go.
it's a bit overrated.
Yeah,
Have you played any of them?
I've seen my friends play it all the time, and I don't see what's so hype about it.
I didn't see it either, but you got to try to immerse yourself into the experience. You got to try to You gotta have some time on your hands, and then you gotta start a new game and just try to immerse yourself. My first playthrough,
It seems like-
I
it seems
absolutely
like a good
hated
game is-
that game, but once I played through it the second time, I liked it. I loved it. So
Well, it seems like a good game in its own right, but it's just not my type of game. That's just simply put.
oh well, to each his own. Anyways, what's your next game, Harry?
Rayman Legends, and I'm gonna go out a bit of a rant for this because they were originally gonna release it for February, and there was like no competition at that time, and now they have it for September, which is going up against games like GTA and stuff, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
and the
stand a
wonderful
chance.
101 on Wii U.
Yeah, it doesn't stand a chance because like they want Rayman to die or something because Origins didn't even have that good sales, and now they want to do this with Legends, and even the dev team wanted did a petition to get the game released at the original date, and that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was so stupid. I mean, that is one of the biggest fuck ups from Ubisoft, like, period.
Yeah, I mean, like they thought up of doing it, making the game multi-platform, and like a couple weeks before the release date, and that was just retarded.
Yeah. I mean, the game looks good, but I am not as hyped for it as I was when it was first announced, because at that time there were no games coming out for the Wii U, so I was ready to buy that game. But now that it's releasing in September in competition with the wonderful 101, which in my opinion looks better, at least more original, I guess. Then I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it. At least not at least not as of now.
I'm still gonna buy it, but I'm just still really angry that they decided to do that.
Yeah.
He's just gonna buy it and then get disappointed later.
Yeah. What's your
But it
next
still
game?
looks like a pretty good game, and it does look better than Origins, but that still doesn't hide the fact that they made a really bad decision.
Yeah. Even then, it looks kind of similar to Origins, so I don't know. I played a lot of I've played a lot of Rayman Origins, and I don't know if I'm ready to play another Rayman Origins, but...
Well,
yeah,
apparently the main developer for it, like the director, I guess, apparently he said he's doing like a couple 2D Rayman games, kind of like episodes, I guess, apart from like full games.
Do you know, originally Rayman Origins was supposed to be an episodic game, like Sonic 4.
Yeah, I've heard about that. And apparently when that series is finished, they're gonna move back onto 3D Rayman games.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, great. We need more 3D platformers.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Nick, do you have something to say about that?
No, because I don't follow Rayman either.
Oh, okay. What's your next game then?
Plants vs. Zombie 2, It's About Time.
Yeah, I love
And
that title.
I think that subtitle was perfect.
Yeah, it's about time. They should write that on Mirror's Edge 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Pikmin 3, all those games.
Yeah, same.
Star Wars Battlefront, but I'm not gonna spoil anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big... I haven't played the original Plants vs. Zombies, but I've heard many good things about it. I've heard good things, yeah.
You should actually play it though, because it's the best.
Yeah, it depends on how... if I can find it for a cheap price on any device. If I do, I'm gonna buy it. I've just spent my money on things that I don't need, like Sonic Adventure 2 again. Yeah.
Well, I did that as well, dude.
But that's how us Sonic fans rule.
Yeah, boy. Let's get those games again.
Yeah, okay. My next game is the new Star Wars Battlefront. We didn't see any footage. We just got a small teaser, and yeah.
Was it that CG? I think I saw that. Was it just like some CG scene or something?
It was just a rebel crawling through the snow on Hoth, and then he gets stepped down by an AT&T.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And it's developed by DICE for the creators of Battlefield and Mirror's Edge, so it should be good. I just hope it's not first person only. I hope you can choose between first person and third person like you could with the two previous games.
I have no experience with the series, but I did recently watch a review for both of them, and they do look pretty good for what they are. So yeah,
They're my favorite shooters of all time. I have so
yeah,
many
they
great
do look
memories.
pretty good.
And I only played like Force Unleashed, like 1 and 2, and I thought they were okay.
Force
well-
Unleashed looks pretty cool.
Well, they're not
It's okay.
Battlefront games. They're the Force Unleashed games. Battlefront is something
Completely
completely
different.
different.
I've
I
never
just
played the Battlefront one then.
well, Force Unleashed looks really cool for all the Force powers you can do, and you really feel like a Jedi.
I love
But it's
that
okay, though.
electrical lightsaber move you can do, finisher thing.
The thing with Force Unleashed 2 is just that it's way too short.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played it. I remember when it was new and my friend downloaded the demo. My eyes exploded from the graphics. At the time, I hadn't seen graphics like that.
It really seems like they're going to make Force Unleashed 3, because they can't just leave it at that.
Yeah, what's your next
It
game
doesn't
though?
make any sense.
What's your next game though? Because there's not much to talk about elsewhere.
Well, here we go. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
You're the one to mention it.
Well, I said here we go because I know you guys are going to have a fanboy discussion about this.
Okay. We're gonna try to
No,
make
we'll keep
this
it at a
quick, ain't
minimum.
we? For Harry's sake, we're gonna try to make this as quick as possible.
Yeah. Well, you guys can go on all you want, I guess.
Okay, so what was your reaction when you first saw the Disney logo and Sora and the Kingdom
I was just
Hearts?
like, yes, and then it said, what else did it say? I was like, and then it showed all that clips, and I was just like, what? And then I saw the cutscene, I was just like, huh? And then I saw Sora walking, I was like, yes! And I see him pick up a keyboard, I was like, yes! And then I saw the gameplay, I was like, yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw the logo, and then my pants exploded.
Yeah. I mean, liquid was coming out of pretty much every hole in my body. Like, I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but it was pretty overwhelming.
Your body is ready.
Yeah, my body
No, my body
wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I was just like, oh god, Final Fantasy, no, I don't care. They make good movies, but gameplay, not so much. But then we have one more trailer, I'm just like, alright, let's see it. And then, yes!
I mean, I regret not watching it with you. I had to watch it without Skype on because it was just too late for me to be on Skype. But I regret it because I would want to react to that teaser with you, Nick. That would be so.
Yes,
That would be
I
so
would.
incredible.
Yeah, it would've. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, can't wait.
Yeah.
If you recorded your live reaction of that, you would probably deafen everyone.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't because my dad was sleeping, but I was like,
It sounds like you're just being choked.
yeah, it
Sounds
felt
like
like
a dead
that too.
puppy dying.
It
Okay.
felt like that, but it wasn't bad. It was amazing. Yeah, I can't wait for this. However, it probably won't be out for before a couple of years have passed.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably like a good year or two, which is sad.
Yeah. I mean, even Tatsuya Nomura himself said that he thought it was a bit too early to announce the game.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, with
whatever.
what little they had, but yeah, okay. My next game is Pokemon X and Y, because it's Pokemon, and no matter how stupid the designs get or how dumb the names are, I'll still play them anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I skipped Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, but these look amazing. I mean, maybe not amazing, but they look like the Pokemon games I've been waiting for ever since I played Pokemon Colosseum and thought that was too stationary, if you know what I mean. Too console-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted a 3D Pokemon, but Pokemon Colosseum was on a console, so it didn't work. That and many other
They
reasons.
made the sequel, and then they made the sequel, and it was okay.
Yeah, I never played Pokemon XD. I just,
It's a little bit more manageable than Colosseum. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think I've seen a bit of Colosseum.
The
That's
main
an okay
character
game,
looks.
but then it gets.
The main character looks better in XD. I mean, in Colosseum, the main character is creepy as hell.
But he's so badass looking though. And then you go to XD and he kind of looks like a bitch.
Well, whenever I see XD in the title of a game, I always keep thinking it looks like that stupid emoticon.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry.
agree.
Don't worry, dude. Everyone thought that when the game first came out. They're like, what?
I can't write that title down with a straight face.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah, but the fairy type seems interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Introducing a brand new type.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
super
get used to
effective
that,
against
though.
dragon types. Yeah,
Oh.
same here.
Because fairy's obviously gonna be a fairy type.
I've
Gardevoir
always
is
wondered
a fairy
what's a
type, I don't get
normal
that.
type. What's a normal type? It's just
They're just normal, dude.
yeah. It sounds so underwhelming compared to
It's
every
so
other
boring.
type. Normal type.
Well, it has its ups and downs. I don't know.
It has
Well,
its
we'll have
ups
to
and
see more.
downs, but it's just it's such a weird name.
Well, more Pokemon are gonna get revealed, so we'll see.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the legendaries, and I like Mew 3 or whatever his name is. I think he's going to be in Smash Brothers. That form of Mewtwo is going to be in Smash Brothers.
I
Because
hope so.
yeah, because Sakurai says he's thinking about putting Mewtwo back into Smash Brothers, and since Mewtwo was announced to play a special role in the new Pokemon games, I have my hopes up.
Mhm.
Anyway, are we done talking about Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Nothing more you want to say?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it and then we can move on. Halo. The new Halo for Xbox One. There's not much to talk about. I know you guys don't want to talk about it, and to be frank, all we got was a small teaser that looked like the PSN game Journey, and then we saw Master Chief's face, and
Yeah,
that
and
was
then
it.
everyone was like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Microsoft had to rely on Master Chief, so even though the new Halo is probably far from ready to be shown, maybe they just had a spare teaser in case people didn't like their other games at that conference. Master Chief would show up and make people a little bit happier.
I feel like he just did that
I don't-
too. Yeah.
I don't really have an opinion.
Nah, me neither, really. I'm just looking forward to it because I want to see a Halo on Xbox One because, Halo always looks good on the Halo games have always looked good, so I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna play it because I'm not gonna get an Xbox One, but I'm still interested.
Yeah, what I can say is that I'm not really interested in the Halo franchise, but I guess I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, I don't really care about this one. I mean, I don't care about Xbox One. I don't care about this new Halo game. It's probably gonna be the same thing, only
Can we
better
look
graphics.
at the Xbox One for a bit, because I just
Yeah. Okay. Next
That
game.
should be for another time then.
well,
Yeah, Harry, your turn again.
okay. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
I'm kind of hyped for that, but I have this kind of irking feeling it's gonna play like Returns.
It
Except
pretty
with
much
Dixie.
does.
Yeah, except with Dixie. But I'm hyped for that actually. I like.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
glad Dixie's
if it's
coming
not
back.
broke, don't fix it. And if they make like a completely different playstyle, it'll probably be hit and miss.
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping for Star Fox or something from Retro Studios, but I guess another Donkey Kong is fine.
Well, to be fair, they made 3 Metroid games, and I guess they're probably gonna do the same thing with Donkey Kong, and maybe after that, if we're lucky, Star Fox maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
or F-Zero. I don't know. I want them to make another. I want them to make an open world Metroid game. That would be cool.
Well,
Yeah.
talk about F-Zero for a sec, because you just brought that up. Miyamoto actually found out that loads of people wanted a new F-Zero, and he, in the interview, he literally, his eyes were like wide open and stuff, and like he was really surprised, and he like asked the viewers and fans and all that what they would want to see in a new F-Zero. So there's potential for a new game.
Yeah, though Iwata said that there are no plans for it. Miyamoto definitely wants to please the fans. So I hope he moves on to the next Super Mario 3D game before he moves on to something else. But F-Zero, maybe you could make another F-Zero sometime.
That'd be cool. We haven't had one since like what, GameCube?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
haven't
It's like
had
GX
one
or
since
something.
Game Boy Advance 2004 with F-Zero GP Legend.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
something to say about that with Mario Kart 8, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But
Your turn, Nick.
whoa, we
okay.
better.
Oh, what?
Well, one thing I want to touch on, like, it's pretty cool that they're bringing water levels back, and apparently one of the developers asked if they could add the pooling thing, where you could grab enemies and grab stuff like in Super Mario Bros. 2, and they let him put it in and stuff, and they use it. I think it's a replacement for the blow technique, which I thought was kind of lame. And I'm glad they are replacing that, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that was
then-
probably the most worthless ability in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what did it really do? Why couldn't we just hit the ground with that, and like it would have the same effect? Like logically speaking.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, why do we have to have a blow attack or whatever? If you could blow move when you can when we already have the slapping the ground thing. Because that
Well, you have to. If you blow the enemies off, their fire goes out. Apparently.
Yeah, it does. And you have it full of dandelions.
okay,
Oh,
touche.
whoopee! How many puzzle pieces are you gonna find from that?
Some of the puzzle pieces are insane to find, I swear. But one more thing about Tropical Freeze, apparently there's one more Kong that's in the game. So,
Oh, Kitty Kong. It has to be Kitty Kong.
Oh God, you mean that dim-witted one guy in DKC3?
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, they got Donkey Kong, they got
God.
Diddy Kong, they got Dixie Kong. Why not bring Kitty Kong? I mean,
Well, Tony has-
then that would mean the four Donkey Kong Country protagonists united into one game.
yeah. So something that was interesting, actually, if you look in the footage, the barrels actually have, like, DD for Diddy, DX for Dixie, so they'll probably just do that so you know what Kong's gonna come out when you throw the barrel.
Yeah,
So
I know
think
what
that's
Kitty
cool.
Kong will be. Something like
KK.
KK or something. I don't know.
KK.
Oh wow.
KK.
KK. Wow, so creative. Okay. The next one I have is Bayonetta 2 for Wii U. I played Bayonetta 1 and I liked it because it's like DMC except I got to play as a girl with hair eating powers. So I don't know why they cut her hair in this game though, but it looks exciting and yeah, I'm hyped for that.
Yeah, it does look pretty impressive. And when I saw the footage, I was like going all crazy because it was hard to see what was going on half the time.
Yeah, I mean, it looks way better than the first one though. The first one was it looked kind of bleak and blackish and grayish and all gloomy and kind of colorless. But this one looks awesome. This one looks really pleasing to the eye. I mean, Bayonetta's boobs is one thing, the actual good graphics is another, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's definitely
think-
eye candy.
But yeah, if
I
you
think
really
in the
play the first,
actual-
yeah, go on.
I think in
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
video I saw a long time ago where they basically said they want the start of the game to feel like you're fighting the final boss or something.
I guess. Well,
I've seen the
finished it.
final boss of the first game, and that is some of the most epic shit ever.
I
don't
need
spoil
to
it.
look-
I haven't
I
finished
haven't
the
seen
game
it.
yet. I'm
I
too
have-
lazy to finish the game.
I haven't even seen the first game period.
It's okay, actually. It's like you're playing DMC as a girl.
Wait, what's it on though?
Xbox
PS3.
360 and PS3.
Yeah.
Okay. I might get it on when I get a PS3 then, I guess.
Okay. Just
And
remember,
Brendan comes in at the wrong time.
and remember, this game is rated M for mature.
Yeah, you won't find it in stores.
Yeah.
No, you totally will.
Yeah, I mean, you can't buy it in stores when you're under 18. At least not for me. I tried buying GTA San Andreas once, and I couldn't. I'm too young.
Apparently, one of my friends tried going into a 18 plus or something movie, and they got kicked out.
Well, that's what ratings are for. You're not allowed to watch this movie for a reason.
I'm glad there are almost no more 18 plus movies in theaters nowadays. That means I can get into pretty much any movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that this has nothing to do with E3 or gaming in general, but the whole thing with my cinema movie thing, that basically they don't allow people to bring in their own snacks or drinks. So I just thought of just getting a water bottle and just sticking the logo on it and just walking in.
You can just put it in your backpack or something, and no one will notice.
You're coming,
Or your pocket.
You're coming on the completely wrong time, Brandon. We're doing a video.
Okay.
Okay, man.
I think he got the message.
Anyways, next game.
Is it my turn now, or?
Yeah.
It's my turn now.
I guess we'll just talk a little bit about Project Spark for the Xbox One and PC. Just because I'm a huge Spore fan and whatnot.
Oh yeah. That did look pretty cool, but when I first saw it, I was like, what's the point of this? You're just going around just building stuff, and it didn't look like you actually played the game. But when actual gameplay was shown, I was pretty impressed. It did look pretty cool.
Well, you make the gameplay. It's like Spore. You make the gameplay.
Well,
you make the world like SimCity.
And you put little enemies. It's like to make it more recognizable for people who only play popular games. Little Big Planet. It's like Little Big Planet in 3D.
Yeah, I actually saw someone make a Sonic level in Spore. It looked alright.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make things adaptations in Spore. You gotta make your own thing.
It's pretty much impossible to make a Sonic thing and make it work.
Yeah,
because you're well, not really slow, but just not that fast.
Yeah, you gotta spam the speed power up. Anyways, are we? I don't want to talk that much about Project Spark. It looked pretty cool. I just put it on the list because it reminded me of Spore, and that's good.
Yeah. One thing I gotta say though, in the footage they showed, it was funny how the guy was just like, "Yeah, let's finish this battle off," and then they just end it. That was funny. But anyways, guess we're moving on. So I'm next, I guess.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
Wind Waker HD. Don't have much to say about it. It looks cool. Lighting effects are amazing. I wish the textures were enhanced a lot more though. They seem a lot like the original GameCube counterpart.
Yeah, the darker areas don't have the look exactly like the GameCube game.
Yeah, but the textures look a little bit better, but not by much.
So it's like you're playing Sonic Adventure 2 HD.
Well, actually,
nah, I wouldn't say that. The lighting is much better.
It actually looks a lot better than the original,
that's
in my
true.
opinion. It looks a lot more vibrant.
And it still looks
nice, though.
up to date, I guess, but it's not such that good of a remake as The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like remake to perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just waiting for Majora's Mask 3D, Nintendo, make it happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
I know, right?
Pretty sure Miyamoto or someone at Nintendo did say they're probably gonna do it after the 3DS Zelda game.
Yeah, a Link Between Worlds thing.
Yeah, we'll get to that eventually.
Probably will. Yeah.
Okay, so
There's one more thing, I guess, that the boat actually gets a new. The sail actually lets you speed up because in the original they had to make it so it had time to render the sea and the islands and all that. Because if they had that speed up thing in the GameCube version, you would just fall off of the sea and just die. But in the Wii U remake, it's basically they said that they can render the whole sea, all the islands and all that in like just at the same time, basically.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Not before I scream after getting a chest with just one ruby in it.
And apparently, they know how getting the Triforce and all that is kind of be a bit tedious. So they said they're going to make it a bit more streamlined this time.
Mm.
I don't know what to think about that, but yeah.
Well, yeah, you haven't played the game, but I do recommend it. It's one of my favorites, definitely.
It is actually pretty good, surprisingly.
Well, yeah. Phantom
Menace
was a letdown.
I haven't been playing that actually. So my next game is
It's okay, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
Okay, so my next game is Mario and Luigi's Dream Team, which I'm always a fan of Superstar Saga and like Mario and Luigi in general.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of excited that they're bringing back a couple of elements from the previous games. So
yeah, it reminds me of quite a bit of Bowser's Inside Story because, like with that game, you were inside Mario and Luigi were inside Bowser, and Bowser was like exploring that Mushroom Kingdom and all that stuff, and it's kind of like that with Mario goes into Luigi's dreams, and that's kind of like when you're in Bowser, you're inside Bowser, and
yeah, because it's a side scroller inside Luigi's head.
It was kind of cool how you can play around with Luigi on the bottom screen with the touch screen, and it affects the actual
Dream World. Yeah,
that seemed pretty cool.
I'm excited for the idea though. Hopefully it plays a little bit better. Hopefully it plays a little bit better than Inside Story because I did not like the giant sections.
I like them. I thought that they were fun, but whatever.
I didn't like. I'm fine with it though, but I hated the train chasing section.
What, the parts where you're giant?
Yeah, when you're giant Bowser fighting.
They're actually really cool, but they didn't work the best. I see what you mean.
I didn't like the train chasing section because I always died on that, and I couldn't beat that for a long time.
I don't remember that. It's been a while since I completed Bowser's Inside Story.
But I just will never like them because of that train section.
I might know what you're talking about, but I would have to play it again, which I don't really want to because replaying RPG games is kind of long.
Yeah, I agreed.
Yeah, I agree too.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Bowser's Inside Story, so yeah, I'm hyped for this game as well.
Mm-hmm.
I should really get the Superstar Saga because I've heard really good things about that.
It's probably the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Partners in Time, I've heard mixed opinions.
It's okay.
Okay. I'll probably just get both of them anyways in the future.
Alright.
There's too many games to buy.
Next game on my list is Mario Kart 8.
Ah, here we go.
Yeah. Go, you wanted to say something first?
Yeah, about F-Zero or something.
Well, the whole gravity gimmick. Some people have said that it looks like a F-Zero game with the whole gravity thing, and some people got actually kind of mad that they're using it for Mario Kart instead of making an F-Zero game. But I don't know.
Maybe because Mario Kart's more well known. Because
Yeah.
I think honestly I don't know many people in this generation who remember F-Zero except Kevin Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Captain Falcon is more known for Smash Brothers to younger players.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, wait, Captain Falcon, what game's he from? Oh, it's from a game called F-Zero, and they're like, well, what? What's that?
Well, I remember actually playing an F-Zero game. I think my brother's friend played it with us or something. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, Mario Kart is way better than F-Zero in my opinion, so I don't mind the gravity thing. And I think the game Mario Kart 8 looks amazing. I mean, I can't wait to play it.
They brought back bikes. That's already a plus for me.
I always use the bikes.
Yeah, and the hang gliders and underwater driving. I don't know about the underwater driving, but the hang gliding is great. So yeah.
Yeah, it was actually fun in 7. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't actually own 7, but yeah.
It's okay, actually.
It looks like a pretty fun game though.
It's one of the
And-
most, is one of the less innovative Mario Kart games, even with the hang gliding, but even then,
Well, to be fair here, what can you really do about with kart races nowadays? They've pretty much done everything.
no, they haven't. They just don't know where to look, and I think the gravity thing is a step in the right direction. Maybe not a total innovation, but a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, overall, like even I'm just looking forward to a console Mario Kart game.
Yeah, they're pretty much playing it safe with sticking Mario on it instead of making the F-Zero because they know Mario Kart sells, so yeah, they just slap Mario on it and all that.
Yeah,
Because, you know, the Wii U is kind of having a slow start, pretty much kind of like the 3DS, so yeah.
yeah. It's kind of it is like the 3DS. It kind of sucked at the very beginning, but midway through they started picking up, and now there are games on the 3DS that are actually worth buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they started off early with games like The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. We still haven't gotten really that big any blockbuster besides maybe Nintendo Land, but that's pretty much it. We still have to wait for Pikmin 3.
Oh yeah, but Pikmin 3 is gonna be great.
Oh
I
yeah.
already know.
Because
Oh yeah.
we'll get to 3D World in a sec, but I think they did that because they need to play it safe for like a year or so, and then when they have like a good install base or whatever, you like
Launch
good
release
amount.
dates
Yeah.
or
It-
lineup. You mean?
well, when they have a good amount of like people buying Wii U's and stuff, that's when they're gonna try experimentation with like F-Zero, maybe make a new Metroid game and stuff like that.
I feel like they really should release what games that are coming out first because I think that draws the attention more than just having this on your console and like, oh, we have a gamepad, we have like this interaction with other people, friendless, blah 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 blah. I think games are more important than having those features
Yeah.
because I think
Well-
that's what compels people to buy the consoles in the first place. What
Well, at
games
least
are
the-
on it?
Well, at least the gamepad actually is used to enhance games, I hear, and there.
Yeah, but the gamepad is kind of inconvenient. It has a terrible connection range, and it's kind of heavy as a controller. So I don't think the gamepad is a total enhancement, but it does provide for some great gameplay enhancements, like maps and stuff.
I'm talking completely about the gameplay.
Yeah, but
I've never had-
you
I've
can't
never had
play a
problems
game
with
if you're not
connection,
comfortable in playing it.
Huh?
You can't play a game without being comfortable while playing it.
Mm.
And I was playing Lego City Undercover, and I couldn't even lie back and play the game because the gamepad wouldn't connect with the console that way. So I had to sit up and play it. That was kind of annoying. I don't know.
I'm confused. That's never happened to me.
Well, maybe it's just
well,
my
maybe
Wii
it's
U.
just-
Yeah, maybe it's just you.
Okay, next.
Because you said when we did the transformed failed video, you said it had terrible online connection, and it was completely fine for me. It was
Yeah, it was just
no problem.
it was just a one-time instance. Anyways, next game, I think it's your turn, Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, was it? Yeah,
Wait,
it was.
what's the last game we're talking about? Because I don't know. Have we finished?
Yeah, we've done talking about Mario Kart 8 and other things.
Oh, okay. Let's just go on then. A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Okay. Not much to add to that. Sorry.
Yeah, I
okay.
don't really have
a
much to
2D
say.
Zelda on the 3DS. Yeah, I don't know. It looks good enough, I guess.
Yeah, it looks good though, but I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Is it supposed to be a remake of Link to the Past or a spiritual successor? I don't know
It's a
any.
spiritual successor. Otherwise, it would be called The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 3D.
Well, it's already named, so I doubt that.
Yeah, so that means it's a spiritual successor. Nintendo even stated that themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But they're having a paper thing, so woo. I don't know. It looks okay, I guess.
yeah, I don't know.
That I'll probably pick it up sometimes because it does look like a really good and well-made game.
Yeah. I mean, I have faith in Nintendo, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Zelda's 2D adventures. I'm not even that big of a Zelda fan anymore, so I don't know. Yeah, it looks good enough, I guess.
Speaking on the topic of like, I forget if this is on 3DS, but the new Yoshi's Island game for me, it looks pretty interesting.
I've seen a bit of it. It does look pretty cool.
It looks alright.
I'm happy they're bringing Yoshi back. Actually, I'm actually really excited for the new Yoshi game with the Kirby's Epic Yarn feel to it.
Yeah, that wasn't shown at E3. That's sad.
We haven't seen that in ages.
But it looked cool.
Yeah.
Well, I want to play that.
How is
Because
it? How is it going to make sense though? How does Yoshi get turned into yarn?
Maybe Yin Yarn travels to Yoshi's Island after being defeated by Kirby on planet Popstar.
How does that
Yeah.
work? They're completely different universes.
Well, have you
But-
seen Super Smash Brothers?
That's not actually the real. They're created by Master Hand.
Yeah, I know.
And their
I was
trophies.
just kidding.
But like, no, Yoshi eats the Meta berry or something, or the Meta watermelon, and then he transforms into Yarn Yoshi. And
Oh,
goes into
that's
that
the
world.
best smarto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this new game doesn't take place in another dimension. This new game takes place on a couch, I think.
What?
From the
What?
pictures we've seen, it does.
Oh god.
Mind equals blown times a
Mind
bit.
equals blown, but Yoshi's Island, I like that original, and I'm happy Yoshi's coming back.
Yeah. One thing about Epic Yarn, I know this doesn't concern Yoshi, but I must say the cutscenes were way too cheesy.
I couldn't get through that.
Everyone-
I couldn't get through that whole game without laughing my ass off.
The European version of that
Found
of those
something
cut
strange.
the European version of those cutscenes reminds me so much of Little Big Planet. The tutorials in Little Big Planet, it's exactly like that in the European version of Kirby's Epic Yarn.
I've never seen the European version.
It's like a British guy.
Same as just with a British accent.
Yeah, but it sounds exactly like the tutorials in Little Big Planet. It's the same cheesiness, it's the same dumb jokes, and yeah.
I honestly prefer the American voice, to be honest, because when I first heard the European voice, I was just like,
They delayed the game to in Europe just to record those European lines, I think.
God, that's sad actually.
Yeah, it came out in February.
I gotta look this up. I gotta look this up later.
Slightly, but just like by a few words.
I gotta look this up now. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's not-
Okay, oh, okay, next.
Is it my turn or your turn?
It's your turn, dude.
Okay, Pikmin 3.
Yay!
Yeah. We should have we should be playing this game by now.
Yeah.
How many times has this game been delayed now?
I don't know. It was supposed to come out on the Wii, and then it was announced at E3 2011 that it was coming for the WiiU, and then it was said it was to the launch title, and then it was delayed to March, and then it was delayed to after March, and now it's coming out in July for Europe and Japan, and August for America.
Damn, dude.
Is that worse than Brawl?
I think Brawl is worse actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Brawl was like delayed from December 2007 to March 2008.
I think Brawl was originally planned to be a launch title, actually.
Yeah, it was actually. That's true.
Wow.
And it
We're
came
never
out
gonna
like
get a
it
launch
came out like-
title that good, like ever in these generations now.
it came out like a year and a half later than after it should. I mean, that's definitely worse than Pikmin 3.
Well, yeah, the last time we've had like a big blockbuster title for launch games is probably Super Mario World. But correct me if I'm wrong.
No, so we've had The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess for the Wii. We've had Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. I don't know about GameCube though.
They were launch games.
Yeah, they were. The Wii launched with 2 Nintendo titles.
You can't.
Twilight Princess and
can't-
Wii Sports.
I can't tell you how hyped I was to play Twilight Princess actually, because the game was getting all messed up with all the GameCube version, and I was literally like having dreams about how the game would be like.
I had those
That's
same
funny.
dreams about Spore Galactic Adventures. I had a dream about robbing a museum of video games, and I was going to rob a copy of Spore Galactic Adventures, and then the police, and then the guards or whatever said, "Hey, you're not going anywhere, and you're coming with me." And I said, "Okay, I'm turning myself in. If you can just do one thing for me, if you can grab that copy of Spore Galactic Adventures sitting over there, and I can play it in prison, that would be awesome, dude. Thanks."
Nice.
Speaking of dreams, actually, in one of my Twilight Princess dreams, for some reason I don't know why, I just thought of all of the Ocarina of Time characters just like standing on a UFO. I don't know why.
That's kind of like that Majora's Mask thing. I don't know.
What thing?
You know the side quest on Romani Ranch.
Oh yeah, but it didn't look like that at all. It's just some half of a flying saucer.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just messed up. Dreams are weird.
Yeah, they are. Okay, are we gonna talk about Pikmin
Just
3 or are we gonna move
some
on?
weird dreams.
Are we gonna talk about Pikmin 3 or, I mean, there's not too much to talk about other than Olimar has been announced as playable. Yay.
Yes. Yes, he has
In
actually.
what way?
In the multiplayer mode.
Ah, cool.
However,
And-
it has been
yeah.
hinted by Miyamoto that he's gonna have some sort of, he's gonna have some sort of influence to the story mode, but we don't know if he's gonna be playable in the story mode. I hope he will.
He's
be.
probably he's
He's
probably
probably
going to be
gonna be,
mentioned, but
like-
that's it.
It's probably gonna be near the end, like maybe the second half, maybe near right near the end.
I hope there's like in Pikmin 2 you had the second quest where you played as Olimar and President. And I hope it's like the first quest has the first quest sees you playing as Alf, Brittany, and Charlie, and then the second quest sees you playing as Olimar, Louie, and President.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool,
That's,
actually.
yeah, that's what I meant by second half.
And the reason I think this is possible is because you see in the gameplay footage you see there are only 5 slots. Red, blue, yellow, rock, and winged, and this is on Alf, Brittany, and Charlie. That may be an indicator that purples and whites will only be available when playing as Olimar and possibly Louie and President.
That's interesting.
Because we
Yeah.
know purples and whites are in the game. They're even on the front cover and whatnot.
So wait, we've confirmed all 5 of them, and then Wing Pikmin and Rock Pikmin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There probably won't be any more Pikmin now.
Wait, what are the winged Pikmin like special ability? Because I didn't get what's so special about them.
They can fly over water. They can swarm in the air. Yeah, and they can carry things over obstacles and stuff. Carry things in
I
the air.
guess that's kind of cool, but I have to see it more in action.
I would have to play it myself.
If they could fly a treasure over a cataclysm, then that'd be fine. But I have
Yeah.
to see this for myself.
I just hope it's not like in Pikmin 2 where you have to keep farming them in caves. That was tedious.
No,
Yeah,
all Pikmins are going to have their own onion.
Okay, good.
At least
okay.
every 5 for Alf, Brittany, and Charlie.
Okay.
We don't know
That-
about
okay,
purples
that's
or
good.
whites. What we know about red, blue, yellow, rock, and winged will have their own onions.
Okay, cool.
They will actually have a shared onion. There will only be one onion. Well, Pikmin will share onions, so reds and rocks will have the same onion, for instance.
To be honest, I don't know why they just don't put all of them in one.
Yeah, maybe they do. We haven't seen multiple...
Yeah, that would make sense because I don't really want to keep checking the onions to remember
5 onions around you. That's overkill.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they had purple and white in your ship.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. and it doesn't even fit in the like the base.
Whose turn is it now? Actually.
Whoa. What?
It's
one
Harry's
thing
turn.
About
Oh, yeah.
Pikmin. It's like I never actually owned the original games. My sister's friend actually let us borrow it for like way long, and yeah, I just played through the games, and that's pretty much all.
Mm. Okay, it's your turn, Harry. What's your next game?
Already done that. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I know
Super
what game.
Mario 3D World.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. I was trying to avoid it too, but yeah. What's up?
Okay. I don't know. The more I watch the trailer, the more I'm hyped for it. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed. It looks a lot more better than 3D Land overall. The main idea is pretty much the same, but with the whole the level design actually looks pretty cool with the whole sea serpent we saw in the gameplay footage. That looks actually pretty interesting because it kind of sounds like Wii Sports Resort where if two people go left, two people go right, you go forward, I guess. So you would actually have to communicate for that level. And Cat Mario looks pretty cool. I love cats, so it's a win in my book. And it does.
I'm just waiting for a
chaos.
dog suit. Those dog lovers will have there.
I don't know.
Dog Mario, Dog Peach. What a bitch!
God,
what a
oh, God.
bitch!
What the heck?
I have bad images now.
Yeah.
You see, kids, bitch is a female dog.
Bitch tits is a dog now. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I was expecting something in the realms of Super Mario 64 idea, where it's like huge levels, huge hub world. But then when I see like these small levels with the timer and the flagpole, and I don't know. It's gonna be good, but it's not what I was hoping for.
I wouldn't really say small levels. The levels actually look pretty big, actually.
Compared to Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine and even Super Mario Galaxy, the levels are smaller.
I guess.
They're more crammed together.
Well, like I said earlier, they're playing it safe for like at least a year, so maybe.
Yeah, but the disappointing thing is that it was hyped up to be the next Galaxy, you know, and also they don't need to play it safe that way. I mean, even if they would do something innovative with this new 3D Mario game, it would still sell like hell. I guess you could say.
Mm. Well,
I mean, Galaxy 1 and 2 did awesome, so why wouldn't a new 3D Mario game that isn't based on something on just doing rehashes and stuff, that would sell just as much, in my opinion. I at least I think so. Just as long as it has the Mario name and character on the cover, it'll sell.
Yep.
I guess
I agree
so.
too. I agree. Yeah, because it had Mario in it. I agree.
I don't think we might not get a big game like that for a while, so.
They're probably at work about it.
My
Because
theory is that they're just thinking
creators-
of like it. I think my theory is that they have another 3D game in development now, but
They said
just
they had another Mario game in development. Those who make 3D Land and 3D World in Galaxy 1 and 2, they say they have another game in development. Whether or not Miyamoto is working on that project too is not known as of now, but I hope so, because we need another big 3D Mario game.
yeah.
And maybe something that's not space-based.
Yeah, I don't want a Galaxy 3.
How can that work though? Because like, there's no way for Mario to go back in space, and the only reason Galaxy 2 happened because the Star Festival was resetted.
Somehow.
Yeah, but why would they do that a third time if they were to make a Galaxy 3?
It can't, because they have to wait 100 years and Mario will be dead by then.
Yeah, but they can reboot it, you know, like they did with Galaxy 2.
Yeah, but that was only because the whole reset thing. And Galaxy apparently Galaxy 1 didn't happen, but it did, but it didn't, but it did, and I'm confused now.
And my brain hurts.
Yeah, me too. Let's move on to next game.
Well, let's push Mario aside for a minute and let's talk about Luigi's U.
New Super Luigi U.
What is
Yeah.
to say, really? There's not much, it's just...
I want to play as the bandit guy now, because
Yeah,
he looks
but
like a badass.
it's so cheap. You can't even die.
I don't
He looks like a badass. That's why I want to play that now.
It looks so
I'm
broken.
probably
It looks like a
never
hack.
Because I don't want to be cheap like that.
but
I like
but
being
The
legit.
worst part is that it's made multiplayer. Every other player is gonna be jealous of that one guy, and that one guy who's playing as the bandit is gonna feel like the biggest noob ever.
I'm gonna love seeing loads of like LPs and stuff going like, I wanna be that guy, I wanna be that guy. Oh!
But the worst part is if you're playing in 4-player, I think you have to play. One has to play as that guy.
yeah, you do, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like the original. It's like the original. You don't want to play as the ugly Toad, but you have to.
Yeah.
Well,
It's kind of. I mean, I understand they can't have Mario in the game, but why can't they have Peach instead, who can fly? It's much more fair, in my opinion, especially with 3D World
Why
coming
did
out.
we completely forgot about multiplayer in 3D World, dude?
Yeah.
Well, what is there to say about it? It's
Yeah,
just
there's
like,
not much to say. It's just 3D Land with multiplayer. It's a good idea, but I don't know.
Well, I wonder what the actual plot would be, because Peach isn't kidnapped.
Well, I hope for
But
King
like,
Wart.
Bowser gets a cardboard cutout of Peach and goes like, "Oh crap." Okay, I'll find it.
Yeah.
oh crap! I better fire a giant laser beam and kill everybody. Okay, let's go, everybody.
Well, maybe it's Daisy.
Oh no, not my Daisy. Anyone but my Daisy.
Well, I can't think of anything else.
But why would
Bowser
Bowser
killed
kidnap
the mistake.
Daisy?
Okay,
She's not like. Well, why would Bowser kidnap Daisy? You really have nothing better to do?
I'm trying my hardest to think of a plot.
That would be a plot for New Super Luigi U, that he kidnaps Daisy, because isn't Daisy Luigi's girlfriend?
But he kidnaps Peach and Luigi U, which is
Oh,
stupid.
he does. Oh.
Yeah, he does.
That doesn't make
If you watch
sense.
the trailer-
Does that
yeah,
mean
you-
that Mario and Luigi and Peach are in a threesome or something?
Yes, they're in a triangle relationship and they don't know about it.
Wow.
It all makes sense now.
And what about
That's
the
why Luigi-
toads? What about the toads, dude? That makes it and the bandit. How many edges is that?
I
A
don't know.
hexagon or octagon?
Wow, that's the biggest. This is like the biggest circle ever.
Okay, this
Oh.
is messed up. Moving on.
Okay, yeah, moving on.
What is that? The actual game we're talking about? Because I lost track.
We were talking about New
we-
Super Luigi U.
What is that? Like I said, what is there to say? 80 redesigned stages. Whoop-de-doo.
I get to play as Luigi!
No, it does look cool for DLC, and Nintendo actually do DLC right. They don't make it so they make a game, they cut bits out and release it for DLC so they get more money.
I think DLC would work very well for franchises like The Legend of Zelda and Smash Brothers. The Legend of Zelda because they can add more side quests like they do with Fallout and specifically Fallout 3. And I think, Fallout 3 right off the bat is what I'm thinking about. Add more side quests and stuff. And Smash Brothers because Smash Brothers is such a content-packed game that they can add characters that people demand without having to, make a brand new game.
Not in the next generation, yeah.
Yeah, I know. People can demand a character, and every year there will be like 4 new characters.
That'd be pretty
Then
cool.
it goes to like crazy mode.
Yeah.
But how
That'd
come
be cool.
you mess up All-Star mode then? Because like you'll have all the characters from the actual launch day, and then you have like loads of other characters. Like, what's gonna happen with that?
Yeah, I know. I think they're gonna have to figure out something else.
Like All-Star mode, even though it's not gonna be all the characters, loads of people are gonna come out like later on. So
Yeah, that's a good
It doesn't
question
make
though.
sense.
How are they gonna handle All-Stars when they start adding characters gradually?
I don't know, dude. I just don't.
They're gonna update it every single year too.
All-Star mode is gonna be insane. Eventually, it's gonna take 30 minutes to beat one character for it.
You know what?
Oh.
You know what, guys? This is very fitting because we were actually gonna move on to my next game, and that was actually Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo 3DS and Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. So, yeah,
It actually is for mine as well.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, about that.
Is it for
That's gonna
you
be my
too?
next one too. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, let's just talk about it, I guess.
1 in a million, guys.
The game looks good. I'm really impressed with the graphics for both versions, surprisingly.
Mega Man will be in the game.
Yes! And not like a pedophile.
I just hope Sonic makes it in, and Pac-Man.
I want
Ridley.
Sonic.
Sakurai did say that don't expect too many other third-party characters in the game.
But they do. But he does
What?
realize that Sonic has to be in because he even said that he takes the characters very seriously, and he does realize that some characters just can't be left out because
Yeah.
people are gonna rage and stuff.
I would rage myself. I would send an angry letter.
Yeah, and Sonic is one of the most requested and most. I mean, people demanded him. Everyone wanted Sonic, and for him to remove Sonic for the next game, that would enrage so many people, and that would just start petitions and stuff.
I would just be depressed for like a week straight, dude.
I'd be angry.
Yeah, I still want Pac-Man, but I wouldn't be depressed if they didn't include Pac-Man. But I hope that they will add a second third-party character, and I hope that will be Pac-Man because
It's obvious what his final Smash will be.
that it will be turning the entire stage into a Pac maze, and then turning everyone into blue 8-bit versions of themselves. And
Well, turn them into the ghosts, I guess, or something like ghost versions.
yeah,
Wait, what?
Okay.
Nick
so
had to
Harry,
go.
and Nick had to go, so I guess we'll be finishing this video off then.
Wow, yeah, that's so awesome skills. I don't even know.
Well, yeah.
Ah. Okay. Apparently, I've seen like some article that maybe the Smash Bros. Adventure mode isn't gonna be like Subspace, but it's still gonna be present. But Sakurai said that people like there's so much stuff like that online, and it won't be much of like a special thing anymore. So
What,
I haven't.
what do you
experienced-
mean it won't be like a special thing online? Whatever.
Huh?
What does he mean? It won't be a special thing. What's not special about Subspace Emissary?
Well, I guess I don't know, dude.
But what did he say?
It's about that. I don't know.
I mean, I saw not including Sonic is one thing, but I would remove Sonic for them to add Subspace Emissary.
Yeah. Well, I hope if they actually do have a big story, then I hope it's actually better because I'm not gonna lie, Subspace did get kind of tedious after a while. For the first like 5 or so levels, it did have a pretty compelling storyline, but after a while, it was just like subspace bomb, subspace bomb, subspace bomb.
I don't care as long as they have character interaction and cutscenes. That's all I care about. I don't care about a compelling storyline or anything. I just care about character interaction.
That is true, but I did get kind of bored after a while.
I never got bored of that.
I don't mean subspace overall. I was just talking about the actual story.
Yeah, I guess. But next game. What's your next game?
Oh, the Wonderful 101. It looks pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. Do you remember when it was called Project P100?
I think maybe.
E3 2012. Now it's called the Wonderful 101.
Not really.
That doesn't sound as cool, but I still like the title. Prefer the title more. Project P100. What would that? How would that sell? But yeah.
I guess that was just a project name.
Yeah, I know. I still thought it sounded cool though.
Yeah.
And Should we just go on to my game? Just to
Well,
finish this off quickly.
One thing that was kind of mad was that when Callum saw that in the E3 direct, he was like, he put in the Skype comment like, "Wonderful 101 looks like crap, but you never know." I was like, what?
Well. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up, but I might. I don't know. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll get it myself, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I probably will eventually.
Yeah, probably me too. But what about X?
Ooh, that's actually my next game.
Oh yeah, that was my next game too. What do you think of that?
Looks freaking beautiful. I haven't played the Xenoblade games. Don't have much experience with the franchise in general, but it does look pretty good, I guess. Don't have much else to say apart from that.
I think it looks great, but since I'm not that big on RPGs, I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy this right away.
Well, I'm not. I don't even know much. I'm not even into the Xenoblade games and all that, so I don't even know.
Nah, but just the game looks amazing. You gotta admit that.
Yeah,
So
it really does.
even though I'm not a Xenoblade fan, I still think it looks amazing.
Yeah, just the draw rate and how big it is. It's just amazing.
Yeah. What's your next game though?
Castle of Illusion remake.
Oh yeah, the new Mickey Mouse thing.
That looked pretty cool.
They're making a Castle of Illusion remake and a Ducktales remake.
Yeah. I actually have that right. What the heck? I put 3D World twice. I'm an idiot.
Oh well.
Okay, now I have 19 games then. Castle Illusion remake. I don't have much to say about it. I never played the original. It had a good reputation, I guess, and yeah, I don't know. I've seen good things about it, and it does look like a pretty good remake overall.
Yeah, at least they're not remaking Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse.
When we meet up, you should totally get me to play that, and I'll probably make you play Disney's Hide and Sneak.
Wow. If I mean, if I ever get around to it, we should make you should play Magical Mirror. I should play Disney's Hide and Seek, and we should make we should make a video about each game. You know. I'm not sure if I would spend money on.
Yeah, we should do. Yeah, we'll probably do a live LP of that, I guess. But I'm actually planning to do a playthrough for Hide and Sneak soon for the group, so you'll see that.
I will. Should we move on to a bit better game, pretty much?
Well, we were talking about a good remake, but then we talked about crappy
Sonic
Disney
Lost World.
games. Huh?
Sonic Lost World.
Yeah. Why do we keep getting the same games?
I don't know, we're at the end. I mean, yeah.
Okay. I think we should have a separate video for this, but
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot to say about this game, but at the same time, when a new Sonic games comes out, it's really like you gotta play it before properly judging, and I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
like-
it looks good, but I was just hoping for another Sonic adventure, you know. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, like all we can really say is just like it looked good. The end.
Yeah, so should we just move on then, and maybe save it for a separate video?
I guess. One thing about the multiple characters, like, I'm kind of upset they don't have it for Lost World, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to get it right for the fans, because you know how people are like that.
Not if it's an optional mode.
Yeah, Black Knight had it perfect. Make it so they're like Sonic, but they're a little bit altered, and maybe they can find alternate routes that Sonic can't find. So
Yeah, I don't mind if they're just skins for a multiplayer mode. As long as we can play as Knuckles, Shadow, Silver, etc., I'm fine with that. Doesn't matter if they're
It'd be-
clones of Sonic, just make them playable.
Mm. They would have to redefine Silver's gameplay like a lot though.
Yeah, just have him fly around and stuff, and make him run fast that way. It's not that big of a deal.
Mm. But the whole boost gameplay is completely removed now. It's been confirmed.
Yeah, I read that too, but you still have two speeds. You have the
Yeah.
normal walking or jogging speed, and you have the running speed.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know what to think about this, but I guess it'll be interesting. I'm just gonna have to play the game to find out how it is.
Yeah. I think it's a good. I think that's a pretty good decision though, because like I don't know, it just seems right to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to explain.
No, but I get it. I'm not sure. It kind of destroys the whole momentum thing. But I know Sonic is gonna. The more Sonic runs, he will still go faster. So
Well, to be fair, for 3D games, it's really hard to make it momentum based. To be honest,
Sonic Adventure did it right.
sort of, but it's way too loose.
Yeah, maybe, but let's just move on. Well, what's your next game?
Olympic Winter Games 2, aka Mario and Sonic had it socially Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It looks cool. I'm kind of sick of the Olympic Games, but of course they're probably just going to do the Winter Olympics one more time. Maybe they're going to finish after this. Probably not, knowing Sega just doing all that crap. And I don't know, it looks cool. I really enjoyed the original Winter Olympics, so yeah, I'll probably pick this game up as well. And the Dream events look pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Not much else to say, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. I stopped playing the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games after the second game, so you know. I mean, after they started rehashing every second installment, I don't know. I just didn't get it anymore. I'm looking forward to a game where they combine both seasons. I know they're not gonna do that because they're gonna base every game off the real life Olympics. But if they were to do that, like Mario and Sonic at the Summer and Winter Olympics, that would be great.
If they do it for like a finale, like the one more game after, I would be okay with that, I guess.
Yeah, I hope they do it for the next game, because if they're gonna make a third Summer Olympics and a third Winter Olympics, I'm just gonna go nuts. I mean,
I would just not care anymore.
I wouldn't care either. I mean, I've stopped caring after this. The only reason I like that this game is coming out is because it'll sell like hotcakes, because the Wii U is not doing well, and the Mario and Sonic games do really well. So, not just because it's Mario and Sonic, but also because everyone follows the Olympics, so it's just a perfect time for Nintendo to sell more Wii U's and 3DS's. So,
Yeah, I guess.
to that, I am thankful that the game is coming out, but otherwise I don't really care. Also, the graphics on the Wii U version look great, so yeah. At least the character models look really good.
I don't have much else to add to that, but the whole rehashing London Olympics, I think they just did that because the original was kind of lacking, and it was just not very good compared to the other two games.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been playing it recently, and it just kills your arms.
Yeah. I mean, I like the motion controls, at least in the Winter Olympics. I haven't played the Wii version of the first game, but I have with the second game, and I like the motion controls, but they can be a bit too much at times. So yeah.
But I think they're fine in Winter and London, but in the original they're just overkill. I did like 3 circuits in a row, and I felt like I was literally sweating. I was gonna pass out.
Wow. There you go. That's Sega for you. It's like when people talk about the original, the 3 first Mario Party games, and how they destroyed controllers and burned their thumbs just because the button mashing and joystick turning was so intense.
Oh, Mario Party 1, yeah.
Yeah. But are we gonna move on? We have on my
Well-
list. There's only 2 games left, and
Same. But
Yeah.
one thing this isn't to do with E3 or anything, but when we do meet up, we should totally do Mario Party. That's just like a must do.
the original.
Well, do just any really.
But
Doesn't-
I'm waiting for the day when a Mario Party game with online comes out, and then we'll do a versus with the whole crew. You know, that would be amazing.
Well, I think it would be better if we're actually in the same room, but that
Well-
could work as well.
Well, yeah, but how are we gonna get into the same room? That would be more tricky.
that
To play Mario Party, you know?
That won't be for a good 10 years.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, next game on my list is Infamous Second Son for the PS4. The only PS4 exclusive I am currently looking forward to. I'm still looking forward to lots of PS4 games just because I'm not getting the Xbox One. And every game coming to Xbox One and PS4, I look at as PS4 only games, like Kingdom Hearts 3 and
Stop.
Mirror's Edge and the Elder Scrolls. So yeah. But Infamous Second Son looks amazing. It looks even better than the first Infamous. I haven't played the second one. And you have smoke powers, and you can possess people, and it looks cool. It looks kind of like Prototype. But yeah. I take it you're not that big of an Infamous fan, though.
Also, I have nothing to say.
No, I thought so. I mean,
I didn't actually watch the Sony conference. I don't know. I would have watched it, but it was just too late for me, and then I just thought, I can't be bothered.
no. Okay, so what's your next game?
Disney Infinity.
Disney Infinity, out of all things. You like Skylanders?
I don't know. I just felt like adding it because it does look actually like a fun game.
Yeah, I just don't like the character models. I like that they're putting a big focus on the Incredibles and stuff.
Yeah. They would have to because they're like such a big hit and stuff.
Yeah, but they haven't made it in the Incredibles 2, so I'm kind of worried about the franchise. But I guess we'll just see. Right now, we still have Monsters University and Finding Dory to keep us occupied.
Yeah, I guess so. But one thing I saw in the trailer was really funny, like best RPG game. Well, first off, it said best sandbox open world or something, and it just showed a literal sandbox.
That's I love things. I love when things get like completely literal. That's always funny.
Yeah, and then it just did best RPG game, and it just showed Ralph rolling around. That was it.
Oh well. Well, I don't know. Disney Infinity sounds like a cool. It looks like a cool game, but I don't know. I mean, after games like Disney Universe, I don't know about another Disney crossover that's kind of like kiddish and stuff. I mean, I didn't play Disney Universe, but I heard it was pretty average. So yeah.
Well, for what they're going for, it does look. It looks good for what it's supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Not much else to say.
No. Should we just move on then?
Yeah.
Okay, my last game is Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Not much else to say. We did this in your video. Was it the top 10?
Yeah, most
E3.
anticipated games of E3 2013.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how much hate we got for that.
Seriously. I think we didn't do the interaction thing right. I think it should have been less scripted. But what do we do, right? What could we do?
I thought it was alright for what we did, and everyone was like, "You're an idiot. Why are you doing these games? The
main critique was the games on the list, and I just thought, dude. Gaming is subjective. You gotta, and most of these games are classics. So what's your problem?
Most of those games, they're like people that have wanted for years.
Yeah, and I like half the list at least is are games that people have been waiting for like many years, like Pikmin 3, Kingdom Hearts 3, Smash Brothers, Mario, it's a new 3D Mario game, Sonic Adventure 3, even though that was totally wrong. And yeah, but I guess we're just.
I find it completely creepy now, actually, that you put Kingdom Hearts 3 and it actually was confirmed. I'm scared.
Well, we already knew it was coming, but we didn't know it was going to be revealed at E3.
Yeah, I know, but it's just so funny that you put it on for E3 and then it's actually for E3.
Yeah, after I made my Sony impressions on YouTube, I went back and looked at that spot and I was like, wow, I'm a genius. Even though most people have predicted these things many times. I mean, I'm not even mad at Sony for not having The Last Guardian because they had Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, back to that whole hate thing. I actually replied to someone saying, dude, this is completely Iver's opinion, like, you can't change it, stuff like that. And I think it's a girl, but she actually replied to me through a PM.
What did she say then?
I would have to scroll through my PM.
Okay, but we can do that after the video though.
Yeah, that's completely irrelevant.
Okay, back to Lego Marvel. So I haven't even watched any E3 footage from the game, but I mean, I'm looking forward to it regardless. I mean,
Yeah, same. It does look pretty cool.
I'm disappointed that we didn't get any specific release date, at least not at E3, and it's still coming out either Q3 or Q4 of 2013, and you know, hopefully it'll come out before Thor: The Dark World, just to set a deadline.
Okay, it's Ducktales Remastered.
Why couldn't you just say that while we were having technical difficulties, so we didn't have to?
Because I was trying to fix stuff.
Okay, well, yeah, Ducktales. I haven't played it, so I don't know.
It looks cool, I guess. Not much else. Not much else to say. I hate that I had technical difficulties just then. I don't know what's going on. It's just like, oh, something was unplugged from the audio thing, even though nothing was in there, and then it's just like, it just died, and I couldn't hear anything, and it didn't let me go on the sound thing to turn the volume on, and then I had to get headphones on that I have now, and yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, DuckTales, Scrooge McDuck,
Woo!
going around hitting people with a parasol.
Something, DuckTales, woo!
But yeah, looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen much. I haven't seen much of it actually.
I watched the TV show.
Yeah, I never liked Scrooge McDuck. I think he's kind of the Indiana Jones-like adventures of his are just not what I look for in Donald Duck. So
Yeah, he's okay, but when I watched the cartoon series, I was just like, I was getting kind of annoyed because I was expecting Donald to be in it. He didn't appear at all.
Oh.
And I love Donald, so yeah.
Yeah, but I guess we're gonna wrap this up because I have to go to bed soon. So
Yeah.
we'll see you fools later, I guess.
Yeah, you idiots. Yeah.
We'll see you fuckers later. Peace out.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.